How to calculate involving insurance rates and premiums, and how to solve involving insurance including deductible and core insurance. In this video, I will explain to you step by step. How to investigate, interpret, and perform calculations involving insurance rates and premium. To know further, let us go through example 2. The annual premium rate schedule per 1,000 ringgit face value of a yearly renewable terms insurance offered by Syarikat Insurance SYZ is as follows. A. Why does the premium rate increase as the age increase? Premium rate increase with increasing age because the life expectancy of each person decrease with age. Second, why does the premium rate increase for a smoker? The probability of a smoker being exposed to illness is higher than that of a non-smoker who lives a healthy lifestyle. B. Based on the table, calculate the annual premium for each of the following situations. The first situation, Mr. Guang wants to buy an insurance policy worth 100,000. He is 39 years old, healthy, and a non-smoker. Mr. Guang is 39 years old, and he is a male and non-smoker, so the rate is 2.49. Now, how to calculate the annual premium? The formula of annual premium is equals face value of policy over RM, as RMS depends on the question. If the table mentioned premium rate schedule per 1,000 ringgit face value, means here RMS is equals 1,000. Multiply premium rate per RMS. This one you refer to the table. Okay, now the face value of the policy is 100,000. Based on the question, the rate schedule per 1,000 ringgit face value. So here you put 1,000. Multiply premium rate per RMS. So the premium rate is here 39 years old, 2 point for a male, non-smoker is 2.49. Mr. Guan's annual premium is RM 249. 2. Madam Shapruva is 36 years old, healthy, and a non-smoker. She wants to buy an insurance policy worth 250,000 and wants to add on a critical illness policy. Syarikat Insurance SYZ offers a critical illness policy with a coverage of 30% of basic face value and premium rate is 1.77 per 1,000 based on Madam Shapruva's age and health status. From the table, premium rate is from the table we check the age is 36 years old, For a female non-smoker, the rate is 1.5. Okay, so how to calculate the annual premium? So we calculate the basic premium first. Okay, so the face value of the policy is 250,000 over 1,000 times the rate is 1.5 equals 375 ringgit. And we also calculate the total coverage for critical illness. From the question, the total coverage is 30% of the basic face value. So 30% times 250,000 equals 75,000. So now we calculate the additional premium for critical illness. So now 75,000 over 1,000 times 1.77. It is equal 132 ringgit 75 cents. So now we try to calculate Madam Shapura's annual premium. Okay, we just add the basic premium 375 ringgit and additional premium for critical illness 132 ringgit 75 cents. So the total is 507 ringgit 75 cents. After we learn how to calculate a premium for life insurance, now we are going to learn how to calculate a premium for motor insurance. For motor insurance, we have 4 types of policy. As policy, third-party policy, third-party fire and thief policy, and comprehensive policy. For art policy, only cover liability to third party due to injury and death. Third party policy cover liability to third party due to injury and death, and also loss of property suffered by third party. So these two insurance are quite cheap, okay, compared to third-party fire and thief insurance and comprehensive insurance. So for third-party fire and thief insurance, cover liability to third party due to injury and death, loss of property suffered by third party, loss to own vehicle due to accidental fire and thief, but not include loss and damage to own vehicle due to accident. For comprehensive, the coverage is liability to third party. For comprehensive, the coverage are liability to third party due to injury and death, loss of property suffered by third party, loss to own vehicle due to accidental fire and thief, loss and damage to own vehicle due to accident. For these 4 types of insurance, the most expensive is comprehensive policy. For premium for third-party fire and theft policy is 75% of the comprehensive policy's basic premium. Okay, the formula to calculate the basic premium of the comprehensive policy is for Peninsular Malaysia, the basic premium is equals rate for the first 1,000 plus 26 for each 1,000 or part thereof on value exceeding to first 1,000. So the rate for Sabah and Sarawak, the basic premium cheaper. Okay, let us look at the formula. Rate for the first 1,000 plus 20 ringgit 30 cent for each 1,000 or part thereof on value exceeding the first 1,000. To know further, let us refer to example 3. Encik Ramli owns and uses a Proton Azora 1.6 in Peninsular Malaysia. The information of the car is as follows. Sum of insured 60,000. Age of vehicle 5 years. Engine capacity 1,600 cc. NCD 25%. Calculate the gross premium for Encik Ramli's car under the comprehensive policy, third-party fire and theft policy, and the third-party policy. For comprehensive policy, the first 1,000 will refer to the given table. So the engine capacity is 1,600 cc. So we choose this one because engine capacity not exceeding 1,650 cc. So for comprehensive, the charge is 305 ringgit 50 cent. After that, we count RM 26 ringgit because for Peninsular Malaysia, the rate is start with RM 26 ringgit. So times 59. So why times 59? Actually is the total sum insured is 60,000. So 60,000 minus 1,000. So 60,000 minus 1,000 equals 59,000. And because for each 1,000 balance, so 59,000 divided by 1,000 is equals 59. 26 times 59 equals 1,534 ringgit. Now we calculate the basic premium. So A plus B is equals 1,839 ringgit 50 cent. NCD 25%. So means he can obtain the discount for the premium because NCD is 25%. 25% is 0.25 because 25 divided by 100 is 0.25 times the premium is 1,839 ringgit 50 cent. So equals 459 ringgit 88 cents. So the gross premium is 1,379 ringgit 62 cents. Okay, for the third party fire and thief policy, the basic premium is 75% of the basic premium of comprehensive policy. So 75% times the basic premium of comprehensive policy, 1,839 ringgit 50 cents. So equals 1,379 ringgit 63 cents. NCD you need to recalculate because the NCD is based on the basic premium. So 25% of the basic premium. 25% times 1,379 ringgit 63 cents equals 344 ringgit 91 cents. Gross premium is basic premium minus the NCD 25%. So equals RM 1,034 ringgit 72 cents. So now we are going to learn how to calculate the third party policy. So the basic premium is based on the table. Okay, so you refer to here. The capacity of the car not exceeding 1,650. So the third party policy, the charge is 135 ringgit. Okay, so the NCD is 25% of the basic premium. So 25% times 135. Then you will obtain 33 ringgit 75 cents. So the gross premium, as usual, basic premium minus the NCD. So equals 101 ringgit 25 cents. We learn how to calculate the premium for life insurance and motor insurance. Now we are going to learn what is deductible. Deductible is an amount that must be borne by the policyholder before they can make a claim from the insurance company. Deductible is commonly found in the contract of property insurance, medical and health insurance, and motor insurance. This provision is not in the life insurance and personal liability insurance. Example 4. Madam Suhaila has purchased motor insurance for her car with a deductible provision of 300 ringgit. During the insurance coverage period, Madam Suhaila suffered 3 accidents. The losses suffered in March, July, and August were 2,800 ringgit, 250 ringgit, and 400 ringgit, respectively. State whether Madam Suhaila can make a claim for the losses suffered. If yes, state the amount of compensation that can be claimed for each loss. Losses suffered in March is 2,800 ringgit. Can make a claim? Yes. The amount of compensation is 2,800 minus the deductible amount 300. So is RM 2,500. The losses suffered in July is 250. So can claim or not? No. August 400 ringgit. Can claim? Yes. So how to calculate the amount of compensation? 400 minus the deductible amount 300 ringgit. So amount of compensation is 100 ringgit. 5. Cherling has a medical insurance policy with a deductible of 30,000 per year with an annual limit of 300,000 ringgit. In the first year of her insured period, Cherling had been hospitalized for surgery and the treatment cost was 8,000 ringgit. In the following year, Cherling underwent heart surgery and the treatment cost was 210,000 ringgit. State the amount borne by Cherling and the amount paid by insurance company for the first and the second year of her insurance period. For the first year, cost is 8,000 ringgit. So amount borne by Cherling is 8,000. Cost is less than deductible amount, which is 30,000 per year. So Cherling need to pay by her own 8,000 ringgit. Second year, the treatment cost is 210,000, which is more than deductible amount, 30,000 ringgit. So the amount covered by Cherling is 30,000 ringgit. Amount paid by the insurance company. Treatment cost 210,000 minus the deductible amount 30,000. So equals 180,000. Going to learn what is co-insurance in property insurance. Co-insurance is the cost sharing of the loss between the insurance company and the policy holder. For the co-insurance clause in property insurance, the policyholder is required to insure his property at a certain amount based on the percentage of co-insurance determined by the insurance company from the insurable value of the property. If this co-insurance provision is not met, the policyholder will have to bear some of the losses together with the insurance company. Therefore, if the policyholder wishes to recover full compensation for the partial loss incurred, he must insure the property in accordance with his core insurance provisions. Amount of the required insurance equals percentage of core insurance times insurable value of property. So means that this is follow the market value of the property. If the insurer Ismail want to buy a fire insurance for his house, the insurable value of the house is 350,000. The fire insurance policy he wants to buy has a core insurance provision to insure 80% of its insurable value and the deductible of 2,000. A. Calculate the amount of insurance required by Ismail for the house. So the amount required insurance is 80% of the insurable value of the house, which is 350,000. So equals 280,000. Okay, means that the core insurance provision is 80% of its insurable value. So 80% times 350,000. So equals RM 280,000. Okay, B1. Ismail's house caught on fire and the amount of loss is 25,000. Calculate the amount of compensation that Ismail will receive if he insures his house at the amount of required insurance. Amount of compensation is 25,000 minus the deductible 2,000 ringgit. So he will receive the amount of compensation 23,000 ringgit. In second situation, Ismail insures his house at a sum of 150,000 ringgit only. So calculate the core insurance penalty. He's supposed to of insured, which is 150,000, is less than the amount supposed to insure, which is 280,000. 150,000 is less than RM 280,000. The sum is to calculate the amount of compensation is follow this formula. So the amount of insured by Ismail 150,000 must divided by the sum insured, the amount of required by insurance company, which is 280,000. Multiply the amount of the loss of Ismail 25,000. And don't forget, must minus the deductible amount 2,000 ringgit. RM 13,392 ringgit 86 cent minus 2,000 equals 11,392 ringgit 86 cent. Okay, so now the core insurance penalty the amount that he claimed here RM 25,000 minus this one 13,392 ringgit 86 cent. So equals 11,392 ringgit 86 cent. Means that he cannot claim full amount of 25,000. He only can receive the amount of compensation 11,392 ringgit 86 cent. And insurance penalty is 11,392 ringgit 86 cent. Okay, C. Inject Ismail's house suffered the total loss if he insured his house at the sum of 200,000. Calculate the amount of compensation he will receive. For the total loss means the amount is based on the sum of insured by Inject Ismail. So if he paid sum of insured is 200,000, he will receive 200,000. But don't forget, minus the deductible amount 2,000. So total amount he can receive is 198,000 ringgit. Is core insurance in health insurance. Here we have example 7. Madam Chen has a major medical insurance policy with a deductible provision of 500 and a 75 per 25 core insurance percentage participation clause in her policy. Calculate the cost borne by the insurance company and Madam Chen herself if the medical cost covered by her policy is 20,600 ringgit. On the medical cost after deductible, medical cost is 20,600 minus the deductible 500 ringgit. So equals 20,100 ringgit. So now we are going to count the cost borne by the insurance company. First, based on the ratio here, 75% times the medical cost after deductible, 20,100. So equals 15,075 ringgit. How about the cost borne by Madam Cham? 10 times the doctor deductible is 20,100 plus equals RM 5,525 ringgit. Or you also